test somebody, please put the white patch in your right hand and the tan patch in your left. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now switch them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And what I did is, you're supposed to always have the white patch on your right and the tan patch on your left. Well, in the first test, that's what I did. He was stronger. In the second test, I switched it, so it actually switched his bioenergetic field, and he just had no strength at all. And you can tell he's a strong guy, but it just shows how the patches affect your body that quickly. This one we call the tip test. What I'd like you to do, Jim, is just stand down with your feet completely together. I want you to lock your elbow, lock your shoulder. Do you have any shoulder problems? Okay, lock your shoulder, make a fist. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some pressure up. Okay, I'm just going to knock you off balance. Okay, see how easy that was? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the tan patch, I'm going to put it on top of his left shoe. I'm going to take the white patch and put it on top of his right shoe. Just do the exact same thing. Lock your shoulder, lock your arm. And I literally cannot visualize him. I was putting about 4 times the effort. And what happens is bioenergetic field becomes grounded with the passage. You could just stand with your finger right in front, and I want you to twist, keep your feet exact same, and just twist your body around and see how far heart rate can go. Okay? Come on back. Now I want you to put the white patch in your right hand and the tan patch in your left hand, and just do the exact same thing. You're able to go about 20% more. That's a great demonstration for golfers because they understand the flexibility and range of motions will be that much more increased. Okay, one of the fun tests you can do is called the push test. Now Jim works out all the time, he weighs 207. I weigh $170 dripping wet. So he's got a lot more strength than I do. So let's go get in the football stance. I'm going to try to push you back. You try to keep me from pushing you back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I can't move him because, he works out a lot more than I do. But with the power of the patch, it gets kind of fun. So I'm going to take the white patch, I'm going to put it in my right hand, and I'm going to take the tan patch and put it on my left hand. Now what this does, I'm going to put it his lung point. But my left hand is on his right lung point. So I'm actually strengthening myself and weakening him. So go ahead and do the same thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. This pisses you off. And I can throw him back like a rag doll because of the power of the patch. And it's such a great demonstration you can do with football teams or with an older brother and a younger brother. And once people set this up, they just have a blast. You can have a party with this. Invite people over, do the tip test, do the push test. It is a fun demonstration to do. The great thing about the demonstrations is people have a hard time believing the power of the patches until they actually feel it. So if you do the tip test like I showed you, and the twist test, and the muscle test, and the push test, by the end of that, people are going, something is happening. I don't quite understand, but something is happening. And have fun with it. I've had a particular time having like a younger brother finally able to push his older brother backwards and testing it with football teams and other athletes. And they're just amazed at what these patches can do almost instantaneously. And once you show people the power of the patches, they become believers. And the whole thing is to get people to understand the power of this technology and how it can impact their life in a positive way.